Have you ever opened your laptop, looked at your project, and thought, I will start in 5 minutes, and then suddenly it's 3 hours later? That was me. Hi, I'm Kenan from Year 8, and today I want to talk to you about something I never expected to learn in school. Sometimes, the hardest subject to understand is actually yourself. When I first joined the school, I was extremely shy. I only knew one person, and even then, I was still scared to talk to others. At that time was during the COVID-19 pandemic, where most schools were closed and the world felt smaller, quieter, and just overall more uncertain. During that period, my parents and several other parents decided to join this very small learning community. The class was small, the numbers of students were little, and to be honest, even my confidence felt small too. Everything felt unfamiliar, but things slowly started to change. More students joined in. Some became classmates, but some became close friends. Little by little, I stopped feeling like I was outside the box. For the first time, I actually feel like I belonged somewhere. And as the school grew, I grew with it. And over time, I realized something important. School isn't just a place where you learn subject. Sometimes, it is also a place where you slowly discover yourself. School, I began to notice my habits. I often delay things, saying I would do it later. But later became stress, frustration, and disappointment. And school isn't just a place where you learn a subject. It's also a place where you slowly discover yourself. I discovered this in small moments. Moments during sports day where teamwork mattered more than winning. Moments during classroom games where learning felt more exciting rather than stressful. And moments where I laughed with friends, made mistakes, and became more confident, little by little. And something even more important is that no teacher can ever manage your life for you. At some point, self-growth just kind of becomes your own responsibility. Outside of school, I had to learn discipline, I had to learn focus, and I had to learn management. And honestly, that's pretty difficult because growth is really dramatic in quiet decisions, in moments where no one's watching. Slowly, I began changing my habits. I broke big tasks into small goals. I planned my time more carefully, and I learned when to rest and when to push myself. These lessons did not come from a textbook, but they changed how I live every single day. Then came a moment that truly tested me. I was working on a game app project, which was really important to me. But once again, I procrastinated. I kept saying I would do it tomorrow, but tomorrow became next week, and next week became panic. But this time, instead of giving up or blaming it on the project, I stopped and thought of what I had learned, both in school and outside of school. So I changed my approach. I focused on small progress instead of perfection. I stayed organized, and I asked for help when needed. Then, something amazing happened. I finished my projects almost 2 weeks early. To others, that might not mean a lot, but to me, that meant something important. Because for the first time, I realized I was changing, not as a student, but as a person. And I think that's what self-growth really meant. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming more aware of who you are, who you want to become, and what habits can help get you there. The truth is, every mistake teaches you something new. Every challenge reveals something about ourselves. And every experience, whether if it's at home, at school, or in difficult moments, helps shape the person you are becoming in the future. I was once a shy kid lost in the pandemic. Today, I'm someone who understands himself more clearly. And that might just be the most important lesson education can ever give you. Education isn't just about learning the world around us, because sometimes it's also about discovering who we are within it. Thank you.